What's going on, friend? Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here with you. About to bust a move on your birth chart tarot card reading, right? So it's just general, it's collective, it's for everybody, okay? So I'm going to use my steampunk deck here. Kind of sore. Actually, I'm in major pain, not only from my back, from trying to, fix my deck, but yesterday I was framing it out. And then I was putting some boards down, as a finished part. And, man, my dumbass wasn't paying attention. And I didn't screw the boards down. So now I'm standing on like a fucking teeter-totter. And I'm holding on to the top rail. And mind you, I'm about 7 feet up. I got a high deck. So I'm 7 feet up. And then all of a sudden, teeter-totter, here we go. Now I'm falling. Yeah, but see, I was holding on the railing. And I was setting myself to go down. And when I fell, my body went this way, my arm went this way, and it went, and from here to here to here, just went, with all my body weight. Yeah, so I'm a little tender right now. Ooh, it hurts. All right, so how does this birth chart work? It's all about your 12 houses, okay? So I'm not gonna get into the specifics because I don't know your birthday and I don't know where you're born and all that good stuff. So it's just general. Okay, so the first house we're going to work off of is your first house of self. Okay, self. What do we got? I'm only going to take one card. Yeah, okay, so you have the Three of Cups. Okay, so, with your, with your looks, yourself, I would say you're pretty happy with the way you look and how you present yourself. You're kind of an exciting person. Okay, I think that you're a little exciting. Okay. Okay. You're kind of like, if you look at this card, there's three people, obviously. One in the middle. You're kind of like the center of attention. Okay? So the second house is about your finances. And what fell out here is the Nine of Swords. So you do stress a lot when it comes to your finances. Okay? I didn't say you freaked out, but you do stress, you do worry, you do have sleepless nights here when it comes to, your finances. All right, so I'm gonna look at my handy dandy little chalkboard because I got all these houses written down because it's a lot to freaking remember. So the third house is gonna be your communication. I'm memorizing them. I'm getting most of them, okay? But it's a lot, okay? Third house, communication. What is this? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Six of Swords. Okay, so when you speak, it's smooth, it's easy to understand. You don't throw these metaphors out. You're not really, playing on words. You just let it just flow. Okay, I like that. It's a smooth flow communication style. That's diggable. Okay, so the fourth house is going to be about your home. Home. See how you do with your home life. See what that's about. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, family life, building generational wealth here. Ten of Pentacles, you're pretty stable, you're abundant, you got it going on. So your home life looks pretty good. And if you're not involved, well, you will be, so it will look good. All right. I could dig that. Nice, stable, family kind of structure. All right. Now let's get into your fifth house. Your fifth house is going to be about creativity and joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Fifth house, creativity. Okay, so you do your work. vigilantly. Knight of Swords. You get in there. You know, you're pretty, you're an action taker, okay? So you kind of think things out. You're a planner. You know, you kind of maybe a little aggressive when it comes to the things that you do, your creativity, like I said. Could be projects, just could be thinking of different ideas. You know, you're pretty quick to come up with an idea, okay? And you know, you definitely are about taking action with it. So however that fits for you, it's just gonna fit, okay? Not everything is gonna be perfect. All right, so we're gonna hit the 6th house. So this is your health, okay? Let's see what's going on in your health world. Okay, see what's going on with your health. Man, my arm is fucking dogging me, man. And my back, you know, I got a custom-made ceramic back brace that I wear because I got 3 blown discs. And it's not fun, you know. And I ain't got nobody to help me do my decks and shit and all the repairs, so who else is gonna do it but me? All right, so what do we got? Health, Page of Pentacles. That's what your health is like. This could be getting a message about your health. But I really think here is that you... with the page, that's like, you know, innocent, childlike. Wow. Okay, so maybe it's like, you know, you don't look your age. Okay? So you're healthy, you're pretty healthy, you're actually really good. You're not aging as quick as other people with this. Okay, wow, that's definitely different. Okay, I can dig that one. So we're gonna get into relationships, which is your 7th house. Relationships could be friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, mailman. Let's get it. Seven of Swords. Okay, so you deal with a lot of people that like to try to lie, cheat, steal, get away with shit. Okay, your friendships aren't that great. But it makes up because your family life, your home life is like amazing, but your friendships outside of home suck. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Okay. Yeah, you deal with a lot of people that are just straight up liars. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna move on to the house number 8. The 8th house, which is death, losses, and fear. King of Swords. Okay, so you stand mighty. So you're kind of fearless, you know? You very much stand in your authority when it comes to facing your fears. And you take action against your losses. Wow. Okay. I do like that, though. Standing up for yourself, not afraid of shit. Okay, so your 9th house right now is all about travel. Let's see what's going on with your traveling situations, if any. 4 of Pentacles. Nope, you're a hoarder. Yep, you're a hoarder. You hold on to your money. So you're not big on traveling. Why? Because you are in this family life situation here. You prefer to stay home. Maybe you're a homebody. You know, something like that. But you definitely penny pinch. Okay? I'm not saying you're anything, but I mean, you're thrifty. Right? So I didn't say you ever went on vacation. You don't go on vacations, but you prefer to stay home. Okay? So you're not a big traveler. It's basically what I was really trying to get at. Okay, let's get to your next house. 10th house, career. Let's do it. It's about your career. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. So you work good as a team with other people here. You know, I'm not saying a crowd of people, but just a team, okay? This is unity coming together, friendships, relationships, okay? So you do pretty good with that. So you're like a collaborator, okay? Relationships, friendships, okay? So 11th house is your friendships. Okay, did I say friendships for 7th house? No, I said relationships. Okay, that's with your partners and stuff. Yeah. That's people that lie to you and it makes you all worried and nervous. People just lie all the time. I mean, it's true. It happens. It's just fucking shame, but you know, it's just people hiding in their own damn bullshit. 3 cards. We're only gonna take one. If it wants to come out. Okay, so I'll take the top one. Let's see what that is. This is your career, the magician. Oh, friendships. 11th house. No, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11th house. Friendships. People like to be fake. This goes with your relationships in your 7th house. So it's almost mirroring your 7th and your 11th house. Because, you know, in your relationships, you deal with a lot of people that lie and, you know, just pretend you're going to commit and they really don't, basically. And so with the friendships here, it's the same. You deal with tricksters and manipulators, sleight of hand people, okay? Sorry about all that. So let's get to your 12th house, which is about your secrets, spirituality, so on and so forth. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so you have a good way of balancing out your spirituality, and maybe you just, you know, I don't think that you keep secrets here. Okay, you're a balanced person. You like to, you know, kind of give the shirt off your back to other people, we'll say. So this is how you don't really keep secrets. Maybe, you know, you come from a religious family and you are spiritual, and so maybe you do keep that a little hush-hush. But other than that, everything's fair and balanced, except for in your friendships and relationships, because people are turds, and you're not. So, I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of birth chart, a little bit of tarot, a little mixing up. Anyways, that has been your reading, my friends. I hope you do well this week. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, and I'll see you on the next one.